Good morning. Time for today's Talkers. It's about 9:13, and of course, we're glad to have you joining us here, and we get to talk about some of the stories that have been making headlines around the area. Can't do it by myself. We have the whole team here. Chris, Nicole, Margaret, and Kylie. Good morning.
Good
All right.
morning.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Oh, yeah. We're going to wait until some folks hop in here. I'm going to refresh my page, too, and make sure we're live on Facebook.
We are up.
We are. Sure. Let me see.
We got 21 viewers right now. We're going to wait. We like triple digits, so thank you all for starting out and being our viewers. We're going to get more and more people in here.
Yeah, good Friday.
Good morning, Charlie, Renee.
Yeah, good morning. Let us know if you're ready for this heat.
Oh, man.
Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah.
I kind of am a little bit. I think it's a little bit soon, but it's that first taste of like summer. Next week's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Does that mean it's going to be like a really hot summer?
It means nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing is the water out on the lakes might still be a little cold for some. So it's going to be one of those weekends where it's going to be win or lose.
Wife went with a friend to the pool yesterday just to lay out and said it was just freezing. I mean, the water in the pool was freezing. So.
Oh, the water, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Julia over in Liberty, South Carolina, and we have officially hit triple digits.
There we go.
Alrighty then.
Let's jump into our first topic, which is an incredible story of a little girl who actually escaped an attempted kidnapping, and how she actually helped police catch the suspect is really what we're also talking about. This happened in Florida. So let's pull up that video here so you can see it. The 11-year-old, as you can see, is just waiting for her bus, and then, she's playing with slime. This man runs up, tries to grab her. You see the struggle.
Oh my gosh.
She trips him. So she says that he grabbed her and had a knife, and then after she kicked and tripped him, he ran off. She also smeared slime on his arm, and she said that she did it so police would be able to find him later.
So you know what I'm seeing is trending on this story?
What's that?
It's been all over Twitter this morning, and I think was on one of the other channels, but this little girl learned to do what she did from the Law and Order TV show, SUV.
Did. Yes.
Wow.
SVU, I should say. And yeah, she learned actually how to, what to do and what she should do. And I think she had an interview with the star of that show on this morning in another channel. But I mean, I think that's pretty cool to learn that kind of stuff.
The presence of mind, though, to wipe the slime on their arm so they can be identified later.
Think about that in that moment.
I can't imagine watching that video. It's so, my heart pounds thinking about what could have happened.
Imagine the parents seeing that.
I mean, do you remember? These kids are so much smarter than we give them credit for, because I don't know if you guys remember. I believe it was Illinois or Indiana, but the two girls that were, unfortunately, they were murdered way out in the woods, but they were able to Snapchat. One of the little girls Snapchatted the video, and do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, really? No.
Along the bridgeway, and you could hear the guy saying down the hill, and she Snapchatted the guy's face, so they were able to put it out there. Unfortunately, they've never found this guy, but she had the right mind to record this person who, unfortunately, it was a much worse situation, but thankfully this child was able to get away.
Thank goodness she got away.
Yeah, and that whole part about the slime, she was sitting there playing with slime, which is what a lot of kids play with right now.
Yeah.
But the sheriff actually said that when they found the guy, when they identified him and found him, he still had the blue dye from that slime on his arm. So she really was integral in pinpointing who this person was that tried to abduct her. And he's got several other charges from prior issues. So eventually I think they've realized this guy was known to police, but man, she is just, I can't imagine. I mean, I hope she gets to talk to somebody, because the trauma that you probably even feel having gotten out of a situation like that is going to be probably long-standing. She's brave and she's incredible, but I hope she's 12. I mean, like she's young.
Yeah, Kathy on Facebook saying that it gives me goosebumps. God bless her. I think is it Larry who's saying Indiana?
Yeah, they were talking about the case that I was talking about.
The case that you were talking about.
Kathy and Larry both remember that.
Yeah, they say they remember that as well. So. Yeah, you can just imagine the parents having to watch that, but just glad to see that little girl, she was able to defend herself, identify the gentleman, and we have a happy ending to this story.
Absolutely, wow. Well, moving on, we have a cultural icon soon having her life story told on the big screen.
Yeah, we're talking about Cher. I'll take this one. She just celebrated her 75th birthday yesterday. She announced a movie about her life, which is in the works, and Cher will be a producer, but we don't know if she's going to appear on screen. And last that we heard, though, that was Chris singing there. And I mentioned earlier, one of my talents is that I can do a great Cher impression. Unfortunately, though, I know that you guys can probably hear right now, I am battling
Yeah, you just
Sinus
some
stuff.
sinuses.
Yep.
So
still
it
just get a
wouldn't
little
be-
taste of it, just a little bit. Come on. Just hear it, even though you got
We've
it.
been waiting all day.
If I could.
That's all we get.
You gotta like really get it like in the back of your throat. It reminds me of
funny.
like the Target lady on SNL, if you guys have ever seen that. That's the kind of voice that I strive for. So.
I love it.
I know Chris has tried it beforehand.
If I could find,
I'll probably watch it.
Chris has a good Elvis.
I've done an Elvis a few times.
There you go.
Like, we've got some good voice. Ted, don't you have a voice you do?
What's that?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
think
know.
I did the Chewbacca impression.
Oh.
Donald Duck?
Oh, Chris does that.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
We've got.
Oh, wow!
Donald Duck was in the building. That was incredible.
My grandkids and any of the nieces and nephews love it. Every time they see me, say, do Donald Duck, do Donald Duck. That's all they
I'm gonna start saying that too.
I know, right? Traffic is Donald.
Oh, we love Cher.
Yeah. I'll probably see it when it comes out.
Oh, so funny. Well, the last topic, we have seen incentives to get the COVID vaccine everywhere. Now they're on dating apps. Some of the most popular apps in the U.S. are rolling out different vaccine-related features. They include free premium features to vaccinated users, stickers so people can show off their vaccine status, and some apps even let you filter your matches based on your vaccine status. I think for a dating app, listen, we've seen certain states giving away like a chance to win $1 million, other states giving away $100 savings bonds. This whole dating app thing is kind of cool, I think, because people probably want to date people who are similar to themselves, who have similar thoughts and beliefs, and whether you want the vaccine or you don't, it's nice to match with someone like you.
Absolutely.
Similar interests. Similar vaccines, similar interests. This is
Right.
what we've come to.
I mean,
Or-
listen, we know that the vaccine can be a contentious subject.
Yeah.
Some people feel really passionately one way or another. Some people are in the middle. So at least if you go on a date with someone, you know you're not going to argue over it if you figure out on the profile.
True.
Yeah.
The app's kind of just like getting out the way, or they're really kind of setting up the perfect environment for you to find that perfect match and not even have to discuss it. It's already
Yeah.
kind of out there in the open.
Or at least you know what you're getting into if you have different views. Some people like the balance of someone not like them.
Opposites attract, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Dating apps are on top of it. They do all of this.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we got.
Anyone online got any, let's see,
I don't think any of us are on dating apps, so
I know. No.
so we're all just kind of like, all right, so.
Checking online. People are just chatting out. Someone said maybe
Speaking
magnets can draw them to one
Yeah,
another.
speaking of dating apps, it's funny because Margaret is saying none of us are on dating apps. Bumble apparently has like the friend feature where it's just like Bumble friends and stuff for like just meeting people maybe the same gender, and you just hang out if you're looking for friends in a new city. And it was just a funny story. Jess had it on her phone. I'm like, what are you doing with Bumble on your phone?
Oh, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, what
It's an
is this?
experiment, Ted.
Sure. I might have to double check that app.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you all for joining us here on today's Talkers. Make sure you join us every weekday from 4:30 to 9 and again at 10 on Fox Carolina News. You can also catch our late cruise at 4, 5, and 6, plus 10 and 11 at night, and we always have more online.